What started out as a local farmers' fair in Frankfurt, Germany, has since evolved into the biggest aftermarkets fair in the world. Messe Frankfurt, owner of Automechanika, started expanding this automotive aftermarket trade fair concept globally 10 years ago. Johannesburg, South Africa is the 13th city to host this event.
Automechanika was really founded in 1971. It is nowadays, 38 years later, the biggest trade fair brand in the world. We are hosting for Automechanika roughly 11,000 clients in our franchise. We have roughly 370,000 visitors, and we are occupying, which is a very hard currency for us in the trade fair business, 700,000 square meters. Summing all up, this makes the most important and the most successful trade fair brand in the world, not only in the automotive sector.
Previously, Automechanika has been home to 12 other cities in 11 countries around the world. They include Frankfurt, Dubai, Istanbul, Kuala Lumpur, Toronto, Mexico City, Rome, Shanghai, Buenos Aires, Bangkok, St. Petersburg and Moscow. 2009 rung in South Africa's turn to host this event at the Johannesburg Expo Centre at Nasrec.
Part of the Johannesburg Expo Centre's growth strategy was to start creating our own destiny, and that involved going out and getting internationally recognized trade and consumer exhibitions. And part of our mission from Go One was to let's get involved within the motor industry. Let's look at the after-sales market, and Automechanika came up as one of the top exhibitions to go and get to bring to South Africa. Dealing with the Germans was very, very tough. Firstly, to try and get in to meet with them, to talk to them about the South African market was very, very difficult. However, we persevered and we were quite committed and we were dedicated to our task. We eventually got the opportunity to meet with the show organizers, and we gave them the confidence and the trust to say, partnering with us as Johannesburg Expo Centre, we promise that we will definitely make you proud. And we believe that we've managed to achieve that in the very first Automechanika South Africa.
The event introduced the first ever Innovations Award competition to South African designers and manufacturers. The competition's aim to showcase the products perceived to be pioneers in South Africa's automotive aftermarket.
It was an idea that Automechanika SA had. And the organizers of the show approached Automobile and said, we're trying to organize an innovation award, products that are available in South Africa, not necessarily developed in South Africa, but available to the automotive industry's aftermarket in this country.
We first saw it when we were in Frankfurt, Automechanika, Germany last year, where they had a stand dedicated to innovation entrance and a final award. And essentially the idea is to identify products that are unique, that set new benchmarks in a number of different criteria, something that is really different and takes the technology to a new level.
Of the 24 entries, the judges narrowed it down to only 8 finalists. The 8 products ranged from super quiet windscreen wipers to breathalyzer-based immobilizers. This year's inaugural African event had its very own proudly South African stand. Dominating the stand was the stylish, sexy and sporty Barnard 101. Forget about it being just another sports car, the Barnard is South Africa's first locally conceived, designed and manufactured hypercar.
It's an extreme motoring experience. It's really hardcore, and the inspiration for this car was the Le Mans style racing sports car. So it really goes beyond just being a supercar, and it takes that kind of approach to building a specialist car one step further.
With the ability to go from 0 to 100 kilometers in less than 4 seconds and a top speed well in excess of 300 kilometers per hour, this Le Mans prototype-inspired road car offers more than just racing excellence.
It's very big, as you can see. It's very wide. It's got a very, very racy personality, and we believe that there won't be a car out there made anywhere in the world which has the same focused feel and approach. And that's why I say, instead of just being luxurious and very fast, it has a very strong track persona. And the car is also designed to be used by owners for track days. So you could literally drive this car to a racetrack, do 50 or 60 laps. You could lower the suspension once you got there. You could adjust all the suspension angles and settings for track use, and at the end of the day you could change back to your normal road settings and and drive it home again.
Although the model on display at Automechanika was only a prototype, the final product is expected to retail for around 1.1 million rand. Although there were 2 dedicated national and international show halls, Automechanika offered attendees more than just your average automotive trade fair. From pimping your ride to protecting your vehicle's paint finish, there was a product, gadget and gizmo on display to intrigue everyone. The success of the inaugural Automechanika South Africa flaunted the country's potential in the fast-developing automotive industry, not just focusing on cars, but also the commercial vehicle sector, the eminent factors evidently being environmental friendliness and cost efficiency. Proven in the industry to have phenomenal backup and service with 99% availability, these are the reasons believed by Scania sales director Alec Mack as to why Scania won the tender for Johannesburg's upcoming Rea Vaya bus rapid transit system. But Scania also prides itself on safety and environmental consciousness. With all these innovative products and services propelling the commercial vehicle sector, managing a fleet is no longer as costly and time-consuming as even just a few years ago. The success of Automechanika South Africa, if nothing else, serves to showcase just how quick the South African automotive industry is progressing.